Okay, so I'm just going to jump into a Qlik application now. We can do a quick demo of the extension in action. So we're looking at a common sales use case here where we have sales reps applying discounts to transactions. So the first 4 or 5 columns here in blue on the left, these represent transactions from the ERP system. These are sort of wholesale food sales to restaurants. Now, what we're using the Writeback extension for is to add all of this information here over on the right. So we're applying a discount. We're seeing what impact that has going from gross to net sales here. We can allocate a sort of product type related to the transaction. We can leave a comment as to why we allocated the transaction. We can mark it for expedited delivery, things like that. So if I go and actually filter down, we can look at one of these restaurants here. I'll pick the Jazz House. We can go and pick a subset of transactions here related to this customer. Now down in the bottom right-hand corner here, this is my extension. So if I click on the extension, what's going to happen is it's going to push that subset of data that I've filtered down to into my data editing window here. So what I can do is I can come in and the first thing I can do is allocate a product type. So I've effectively got a filter pane here, and this is working really similar to the default filter pane object in Qlik Sense. It's showing me all of the available values that exist in this field within the data model. So next I can actually come and allocate a discount to the transactions. So I might want to edit these individually, or potentially I want to allocate a discount in bulk to the whole column. So I've just applied a discount of 55% down the whole column. We've only selected 6 transactions here, but this could be hundreds of transactions if that was appropriate. I can do the same thing here. I've got a text comment here as to why have I allocated this discount of 55%. I might make this, this could be our November special deal, for example, and I'm going to apply that to all of my rows. I might need to mark some of these transactions here for expedited delivery. And then I might also need to give this a status. So as I mentioned earlier, if I was the sales rep, potentially I wouldn't see this column. It could be hidden from me. If I was a sales manager, I might have the rights to come in here and sort of approve and reject these transactions. Now, once we've made our edits, we can hit save. And so what's happening in the background here is the Node.js app has passed those data edits into SQL queries. We've pushed that back to our SQL database. The Qlik application has partially reloaded in the background, and we can see that new information. So our 55% discount, our November special deal, and we marked a couple of these for rush delivery. And we can see we have that data now in memory back in the Qlik application, and now we can carry on with our analysis with our data model updated. So another way to quickly look at this, it might be I might come in here as a sales manager, for example, and I might want to look at just the pending transactions, and my job is to come in sort of reject or approve these transactions. So maybe I just want to look at ones from November this year, for example. So I can filter down to whatever data set is appropriate. I can pop open my extension window, and then I can come in and actually start allocating a status to these. I might want to reject or approve these. If I've rejected them, I might want to put in a discount here, this breaches the limit, for example, and I can hit save. So that's just an example of how a different type of user, a sales rep there, for example, might come and interact with the extension.